start this new subject with a warm welcome and thanks for being here right now. Today, we will explore a simple but fundamental problem that encompasses power of daily preparation. Transformative. Getting ready involves more than. In beauty, fashion and hairstyle are not everything. The choice is yours. Wearing clothes daily shows self-respect, self-love, and respect yourself and others. Like being reminded every morning that you, no matter your age, you should be your best and show the world your life's value. Work or problem. Over time, many of us put our appearance last due to busyness or sadness. We say, it doesn't matter anymore, it's over. He showed up. I have no one to impress at this age. What's the point? I erred. No one needs to see you dressed up. You deserve it. And claim. Found proof of your presence, relevance, and life. Being here matters. The first compelling reason to dress formally is here. You reflect self-love. When you see yourself as organized and thorough in the mirror, your mind takes note. A crucial message. Your subconscious will signal, I love myself, I respect myself, and I take care of myself. This will change your mood. Good health and social skills. Vanity is irrelevant. If you don't think you're valuable, no one can convince you. Even if it's small, you trust it and take care of yourself. Take it everywhere as a sign of your worth. Imagine spending the day on that you don't improve your appearance, disheveled hair, wrinkled clothes, slouching posture. That you appear depressed in the mirror. Now consider the reverse. One day you get up dressed, choose new clothes, and apply perfume. Its reflection gives you poise. There's no difference. Interior and exterior. Change your outlook, vigor, and being. Sunrise. So dressing formally every day isn't frivolous. It helps you believe in your worth and purpose. The value and reasons to be proud remain. End it. This is our second strong reason to dress formally daily. Simply being here says something. Words. Today's society values first impressions. You transmit something by your appearance before you talk. That text could. Important, considerate, safe, caring, or unsuitable. Without regard. Lazy disrespect. Personal hygiene and clothes are often things that appear but are silent speech. Your outer appearance. It shows your self-esteem and expectations of others. Failure to show respect. Nobody can help you if you can't do it yourself. This has nothing to do with expensive labels or extravagances, movements and styles. They must be stylish, even if plain. Neat, lovingly cared for, echoing exterior order. Inside, it makes you ready, valuable, capable of any task. Imagine two scenarios. The first requires, instead of washing your face or brushing your hair, you stay in your jammies all day. With each passing moment, negative messages are reinforced every time you look in the mirror. An individual's esteem. Don't bother me. You can succeed at the second without leaving home. Put on perfume, straighten your hair, and change clothes. Every reflection in my mirror, he says, I'm ready, I'm present, I respect myself. He then specifies, the stage is indoors. Simply said, your presence conveys. Treating others with respect and decency is noticed. What about that impression? Your relationships will change. Many people listen and are kind to you. He cares about you, which is good. Thus, everyday appearance maintenance is a smart investment. Getting the first message right is crucial. Self-love and confidence, even alone, are crucial since your image is more than skin deep, expressing ideas. You can create opportunity or disappointment with your words. In the second and last justification emphasizes an important aspect. Long before speaking, your presence conveys a lot, but what? The third compelling reason to dress formally daily is because it boosts one's mood. Living force. Appearance is closely related to your inner state. When you wake up, you bathe, dress, and leave. Comb your hair, spray perfume, and convey a strong warning to your head. I want to live. A rush of wonderful feelings will follow that tiny practice. Exactly that day. Psychiatry concurs. Our exterior has a fast disposition change. Clothing styling. Self-confidence increases with favorable self-image. It increases confidence and reduces anxiety. However, disorganization increases complacency, laziness, and unmotivation. Totally useless. Imagine being unprepared. The weight and challenges of everything. Larger people are less motivated. Imagine a moment when allow yourself to unwind, dress well, style your hair, and perfume yourself. You suddenly see a more confident, energetic, and self-assured self in the mirror, ready to face the day. This transition is mental, not magical. Preparation tells your vital energy to act, and that your vitality shines through in every step, sound, and glance. People notice. You may feel it, and others notice it. Something external can sustain you all day. This is essential as one ages. Over time, many have assumed dressing up is pointless as nobody is around to impress. However, focus on how you feel, not how others see you. Simple self-care demonstrates you appreciate life and it should be lived passionately. Reason number 3 stands out. Your mood and look change as you put on clothes. Additionally, your mood improves and problems disappear. Relationships, productivity. You tackle problems this way. Reason number 4, to get fit. Daily life is like this. Outward self-care improves mental and emotional health. Advantages exist too. The correlation may seem odd, but it exists. The gap between appearance and health. Prepare. Wash. Self-care includes modest clothing, perfume, and reading time. This it stimulates the body and mind while looking good. At the time, endorphins and dopamine are released during everyday tasks. Happiness, inspiration, and delight substances. Dressing up also involves activities, grooming, clothing, and room organization. The measures, by engaging your body and mind, they prevent lethargy and sedentary behavior. Important in later life, these practices, regular exercise and healthy food prevent mental decline and boost a sense of independence. I was wrong to assume healing that thought was worthless, since no one cares about me. Subtle toxicity. Why? Because self-neglect encompasses poor hygiene, care, and attention. Improve your appearance. People often ignore other elements of your personality. It affects self-esteem, energy, and physiology. Imagine this. An elderly person who declines, who stays in her pajamas, never brushes her hair, and never leaves bed will eventually have to. Over time, she weakens, becomes depressed, and fatigued. In contrast, somebody who gets dressed, showers, and looks in the mirror every morning. She dresses up daily to feel better about going out, walking, talking, and living. Not this. Prevention is crucial, therefore it's not frivolous. Maintaining emotional and mental health is the goal. Boost your emotions. Keep your drive going. I won't wake up with a goal. The 4th explanation follows naturally. Care for your outside, and your inside will respond more positively and more energy. A self-sustaining cycle. Your inner and exterior lives are alike. Your inner feelings are projected outside. I want to tell you about Clara, 68-year-old retiree. Routine of getting ready. She showers every morning before work. She carefully chose her haircut, light makeup, and clothes. That ceremony was not for show. She used it to energize and prepare for the day, ready to face anything. All that changed with retirement. I am no longer. He had a routine and never had to worry about meetings or co-workers. First, he believed it was vacation. He stayed in his jammies until noon, self-adornment to demonstrate affection. She rarely looked in the mirror or combed her hair. She wondered, what's the point? If I'm never again required to leave the house or answer to anyone, I'll fix it. Unnoticed, she realized her carelessness was hurting her. Time passes. Clara saw a deterioration in his attitude, delay in getting up, and less walking over time. She was weak when her daughter visited. She found her mother listless and uninterested, her signature shine. When eventually, as they talked in the kitchen, her daughter softly but firmly grabbed her hand and muttered, "Mom, I miss seeing you like this." In the past, your appearance mattered more than others' opinions. Thus you dress yourself. I inhaled. You deserve it. So try again. He remembered the expression. Clara decided to try it the next day. Dawn wept for her. She chose her dress, showered, and combed her hair in the mirror. Simply green and no frills. Rarely she applied perfume. A few months passed. Looking at her mirror, she saw both the elderly woman and the woman, still resilient and optimistic. Her face twisted into a smile. That one act changed her. Living force. On his park walk that day, he met strangers. "Good to see you." Her companion even said, "Clara, you have. You look great." Going back to what you love changed you, not the accessories or perfume. Carefully meeting her own needs and avoiding letting negligence sap her energy, Clara, whether she had plans or not, she got ready every morning. Her daughter reminded her, "Your voice has changed, Mama. You sound better." "Live, happy," she replied. "When I put on my clothes, I want to." Clara's story taught me something and made me embrace life again. Self-love is self-care, not narcissism. Because your life matters, you fix things and keep going. Being your own hero shows your dignity. Fifth, your body, disposition, and environmental interactions. First reason to dress well every day. When you present yourself. People, your appearance opens doors to deeper interactions. People react to a well-produced presence, even if they don't acknowledge it. However, an unprofessional image makes individuals distrustful, disrespectful, and hesitant to open up, distancing, disinterest, or rejecting someone based on appearance, because it shows your worth and makes a first impression. Dressing well makes people more likely to approach you, trust you, and notice your good mood. Those who are worth talking to as we age, when solitude is widespread, it's surprising how small things may lead to great chances. Relationships, chance discussions, spirit-lifting bonds. Dress is an expression, not a sign of wealth or taste. To declare, "I am alive and able to contribute." Spread the word. That subtle but powerful message can. Making and maintaining friends and lovers. Let me share a quote. The late Maya Angelou illuminated the topic. Your actions and words will be forgotten, but your emotional influence will stay everlasting. When you dress well and simply being with someone might give them a sense of worth and care. Imagine how respect opens doors, fosters trust, and demonstrates respect. If an old person is messy, people stare. Sympathy or indifference. This changes when the same old person dress well. It encourages. All makes people giggle and desire to contact that individual. But with the fifth reason is obvious. The messages are substantially different. Formal attire increases your chances of, for inspiration, meaningful connections, and life-enriching friendships. A world. Even small self-care might help in lonely settings. The doors to new emotions, experiences, and pleasures. This is the sixth compelling reason to get ready daily. You gain self-control and purpose by dressing every morning. Taking time for yourself is like sending a message. I want you to know I'm preparing. To live purposefully daily. That basic ritual. Creating a daily routine is self-care, not only getting dressed or styling your hair. Little activities, not huge events, establish discipline. Daily life. Someone who starts each day gracefully. Dressing even when she has nothing scheduled helps her brain to respect routines. Self-control provides structure and inspiration as we age. It also protects the mind, organizes leisure time, and prevents, in which days become barren. Imagine 2 mornings. Unique. The first involves staying in bed and not getting up. Your day starts with a rush to straighten your hair, but forego face washing. Independently. The second involves waking up, showering, choosing clean clothes. Take a critical look at yourself and say, today I deserve to feel good too. The key isn't. It shows self-control beyond aesthetics. How you get ready in the morning can shape your day. It also boosts purpose by eliminating the need to plan for special occasions. Living is enough without thinking about who will see you. Important enough for special care. Just thinking about it alters you confidently and reminds us that every day matters for 6 reasons. Wearing clothes develops self-control, structure, and direction. These things are crucial to living fully, especially as an adult. Routines become disordered. Regarding personal hygiene. As an anchor, it reminds us of valid reasons to. The seventh compelling reason to dress formally is to stand tall and confident. Getting ready each morning reminds you that life continues, being brave in any situation. The elderly often think fashion is for youth and teens, and that their appearance is meaningless. Outward appearances no longer matter. It promotes unhealthy thinking. Self-repair never ends. This frequent validation of your worth reminds you matter. Self-esteem grows from small things. Time spent daily on personal hygiene duties like dressing, brushing teeth, and grooming hair too. Perfume boosts self-esteem and should make you feel wonderful. Age doesn't change the message, but how you react does. You can change your life outlook even in the darkest hours. People often feel overwhelmed at the end of their, "Why should I try to fix things if no one will notice as an adult?" In reality, you stare at yourself in the morning. A mirror does not judge. It reflects your picture. You decide what you see in the mirror, abandonment or care. The picture, however minor, improve your self-esteem and start your day with this. To demonstrate, consider George Bernard Shaw's quote, "Truth, you must build yourself, not find yourself in life. When you put on clothes, you create your ideal self. To live, staying home or leaving doesn't matter. Inside, choosing what to wear is a creative expression of who you wish to be. Beauty affects self-esteem. Daily. Now for our seventh and last point. Your vanity may make you proud. It reminds you of your worth. Your belief gives you the strength to face each day knowing you matter and are important. Our 8-strong reason to dress formally every day is confidently stated. When you dress, you feel better about yourself and how you face challenges. Adversity boosts self-confidence. One simple and effective way to enhance your confidence and readiness is must wear your nicest attire, since a self-confident individual emits easy elegance in all they do. Consider your words, body language, and decisions. Easy. The next time you confront a difficult situation, like a meeting, remember this. When you arrive unprepared for a crucial procedure or a delicate conversation, your mind is making you feel worse about yourself. Sloppy clothes, unkempt hair, that neglected look. Coming smartly, confidently, and with a positive attitude will increase your chances. In appearance, you're winning. You change your speech and demeanor. Assertiveness makes you sound more authoritative in numerous situations, including the lack of official authority figures. Massive pledges. Trust doesn't wait for special occasions. A motor that controls your every move. Your dress, greeting, walk, responding to others creates a sense of security, allowing you to open up. Openings makes connecting with others easier and lets you be yourself naturally. Enter maturity. When self-esteem is thought to drop, dress properly is. Looking in the mirror and remembering that. A pleasant reminder that your dignity and value are unaffected by your body. It provides you the strength, confidence, and determination to keep going when things get rough. Living boldly. The seventh reason indicates that dressing up goes beyond appearance. Create something new every day with aesthetic gestures to express self-determination, an invisible shield against insecurity, sadness, and watch with opinions. Ultimately, daily dressing is trust yourself rather than your inability to overcome obstacles. I'll tell you about these seemingly insurmountable barriers that shrink because you're ready to face them. A 70-year-old Ernesto who lost his father. His wife fell into deep sadness when he departed and did nothing about what made her happy for months. He felt energized after going without food for days, staying indoors, and most importantly, pajamas and a big beard were his only clothes. He had abandoned personal hygiene. He scowled and looked bored whenever someone visited. Dejected, he informed his youngest granddaughter, "I no longer have anyone to impress." It happened. He entered, hugged him, and spoke to him like a child. "Grandpa, I miss you looking so smart, like when you used to come to my school plays." Ernesto was impressed by the comments and counted his blessings that night. He changed after letting sorrow overtake him. He accomplished something the next day. He hadn't done it in a while. He got up early, washed. She carefully styled her hair and looked for a hidden white shirt. He spritzed himself with his late wife's scent. The mirror showed him not the defeated man he expected, but A distinct individual, an aged man, but one with dignity and sparkling eyes. That was disabled. That small act motivated him to go to the square, where he saw old friends. Ernesto, you look great. During the talk, they exchanged unexpected greetings. When the laughing returned that afternoon, she felt something she hadn't felt in a while. Ernesto dressed up daily to survive. He didn't. He did it for others because he understood. She rediscovered her actual self, worth, and memories by taking care of herself. Ernesto's wife spotted him from the start. His tale evoked something. Dressing is about taking charge of your life, not impressing others. That's crucial. Sometimes self-care is enough. It may hold the key to optimism even in despair. That's it. Regularly waking up, showering, and sleeping at the same time is powerful. Put your best foot forward when dressing, and be proud of your mirror image. As Ernesto was reminded, there are still reasons to be glad. Going out sharing and living is the 10th reason to dress up daily. Get dressed to rejuvenate your feeling of self, and remember your originality, regardless of your age. Regarding the scenario, people realize that their labor, children, and legacy perish with them. Transitions might make it easy to lapse into. Self-care, despite its simplicity, can change you, regaining your identity. When you dress, dressing yourself is more than washing. Your identity is solidifying. The morning mirror reflects your inner self as well as your appearance. Choices shape your identity. If you see desertion, you think, your time is up. Look closely. You're still strong, dignified, and present. People fix themselves. Days help fight forgetfulness of yourself, your value, and what you have. A neat haircut, iron shirt, or other modest deed can make a difference. Scents gently remind you of your history and present. Individual. As we age, our social roles weaken. Putting on clothes preserves my individuality. Despite your life has changed, and that protects you. Imagine yourself in resignation, feeling you have nothing left to offer. A woman who dresses up daily regardless of whether she leaves the house is next. Her reflection shows more than wrinkles when she returns home. She sees her former self. She draws power from that image to work, raise children, dream, and live. Strength reminds an older man who still dresses, grooms, and shaves that his story is far from over. Meticulously, he does it because he believes his dignity is at stake, not for others' approbation. Negotiations continue. 10th, justification is evident. Every morning, you choose your identity and memory by dressing. You should consider your own and others' opinions of you because you control your public image at all times. This is life. It's the 11th good reason to dress up daily. Wearing an attire may boost your life energy. Slowing down and appreciating longer days become prevalent with age. Seem to repeat and that the motivation wanes. Some seem to have lost their ambition and must quietly wait their turn. Wearing clothes daily breaks that cycle. It's clear that there are still reasons to live fully. When you wake up and choose solitude, caution is advised, but a morning energy boost is worth it. That, just a little action, can improve your mood and ignite the engine. It encourages daily vigilance. Excitement doesn't appear alone. Dressing up gives hope, which helps increase it. Dressing up daily also motivates you to get up. The work was finished. Even though it seems small, starting each day with this acknowledgement boosts self-esteem and marketability. Left the house. Walking, socializing, learning. When you forego formal clothes. Feeling abandoned affects everything. Feeling tireder. As one becomes less ready to confront life, alienation increases. What motivates individuals? Small, repetitive, perfect hair, clean clothes, a smell of perfume might get you all pumped to go out. Joking and sharing. Adulthood brings delight. Because optimism fades, life loses its shine, but this is vital. Restoring its vitality demands focusing on the details that remind it of its importance. Shame on them. Reason 10 stands out. It's more than a performance to put on clothes. Planting optimism. Life is a gift, as proven daily. Being alive gives you reason to be glad, thankful, and dreaming. This is the 8th strong reason to prepare daily. Changing your attire can boost your intellect and break up the monotony of daily living. A double-edged sword is common. It does provide some structure and order, though. However, a mechanical intellect might become dull and uninspired, toning down enthusiasm. Some days may seem like a million times as we age. If you don't change much, monotony could trap you, potentially dangerous. Daily preparation is a simple but efficient way to keep reminding yourself that life continues. In the morning, whenever you want. Dressing, hairstyles, and perfumes engage decision-making. Pay attention. Small decisions add up. Those with mental sharpness and interest. Conversely, neglecting oneself, stagnation ensues. When someone neglects hygiene, on autopilot he moves, thinks, and lives less. That neglect on the outside frequently suggests inadequate care inside. Therefore, the act, self-care, is meaningless. Daily battles against lethargy and complacency. Self-care is also important. The mental process of looking good. It disrupts regular living. Each day begins with, use it to express your individuality. Try a fresh hairstyle, clothing, and wardrobe each day. A fresh scent. Though small, they create something new when joined. Newness and the feeling that every day is remarkable. Keeping certain qualities as one ages. Focusing on the tiny things keeps your mind healthy, not weak. Reminder that you can choose. Making new things or modifying existing ones can help with depression. Isolated from the world. Reason 11 is obvious. Dressing up can stimulate the intellect. Alive and refreshed. Every day matters, and you're not alone. Intended for tedium, so you can pass the years mindfully. I must inform you, Marta, in her 70s, thought her life was dull. After that, life got boring with her retirement and faraway children. Rise, eat breakfast, clean, and work long hours. She stopped dressing formally while watching TV. She said, I wondered, what's the use if there's no one to see me and no place to go? I will wear loose, comfortable clothes, ignore my hair, and not look in the mirror for one day. She smiled and hugged her granddaughter when she visited, saying, Grandma, I miss your gorgeous necklaces. A perfume that smelled like you. That simple, honest statement moved me. Later that night, Marta wondered, when was the last time I just got ready for myself, she murmured the next day, and she tried. She got up before the sun. After a refreshing shower, she chose a bright outfit, styled her hair, and looked for her beloved jewelry. The mirror affected her. Marta, the one who stayed, was still strong and positive, habitual and disdainful. That one act changed her. He went shopping and had a great chat because he felt energized. Neighborly, she was the center of attention, not the jewelry. Marta felt again because of her demeanor, not her beautiful clothing. She was alive and enjoying life. She always got dressed, even on days without plans. If she asked her friends, Marta, she replied, I don't dress up for anyone. You look more radiant every day. I dress because I'm myself every day. Marta's story shows us. Important. Preparation is independent of other factors. You decide. Even if you feel invisible, only you can see yourself. Dressing up is a choice in dignity, life, and self-love. So your perspective matters most. Remember, Marta, the next time you doubt the necessity of dressing up for something as basic as going out in front of, it may surprise you to see your lost happiness in the mirror. A key justification for dressing up daily is that it shows the world who you are. Time passes, yet you maintain your dignity. Many people today feel there's no use in dressing up because they have nothing to prove. This notion creates abandonment, which makes her feel disheartened, lonely, and unhappy. To recover, though small it defies, it says, here I am, I'm still me, and I'm still choosing to show up. With grace, formal attire demands more bravery as we mature. The courage to oppose irresponsibility, indifference, or don't let time change who you are. Take a few minutes in the morning to focus on yourself, reminding you that you are resilient and should keep standing. The objective is to present your best self, not hide your age. Respecting yourself, highlighting your value, and reminding you of your worth. Beyond time and space, dressing represents courage and self-love today. Eleanor Roosevelt's passage reflects the essence of, by not dressed up, you allow someone to make you feel horrible. I forsake resignation to control you, but when you dress, it shows your resistance to give in. Don't let time define you. Dress honorably. Respect is stronger than bigotry and criticism. Thus, wearing excellent clothes daily is not enough. Being consistent is like looking in the mirror and saying, I'm still here. I'm still present. I'm still alive. I still have something to give. So, this message might inspire you and others. Your 12 justification inspires and empowers them. Your clothing shows your determination to live with dignity. That decision will lift you up no matter how dull or hopeless life gets. Daily practice makes you stronger, smarter, and freer. Another convincing reason. This is the key to getting ready every morning. Being prepared boosts your motivation. Fun and staying in touch with loved ones are very important. Managing adulthood's challenges. Friends often abandon kids as they grow up. Within that framework, they scatter and habits isolate. Preparation is important. Take the chance to explore, network, change your willingness to spending time with others. Everything else can alter. Dressing and getting out of bed makes an aged person more willing. Instead, take an offer, walk, or get coffee. Ignoring and depleting a person's energy daily worsens withdrawal symptoms. Alone, my attitude affects my life, and my appearance reflects it. Imagine a man who always dresses well in the morning, even though just going to the plaza will earn you respect and appreciation from the neighbors. Kids love him, and adults can't stop talking to him. However, a neglected person, replete with clothing, its aged appearance and lack of attention, suggests it prefers to be invisible. One fosters partnerships, the other isolates. As one aged, dressing up is a strategy to counteract loneliness, since putting your best foot forward will help you make friends. Rest, maintaining in touch with friends, fostering reverence, and opening the well-dressed people are more confident and make new relationships. Your self-esteem affects your social skills. Entire planet. When you're happy, you exude self-confidence, which helps others feel good. Reason 13. Closeness fosters compassion and bonds. It's apparent that everyday grooming boosts self-esteem and keep in touch with your buddies if you want to enjoy your golden years. Number 10. Humans need social connection to be entire. Your best clothes set the backdrop for a strong case for daily formal attire. Expecting the unexpected always builds confidence. Surprising turns. Surprise drop-in, spontaneous trip, chance meeting. Chance meets on the street, most unexpectedly. Imagine those terrible surprises if you're negligent and sloppy. They make you feel unprepared and anxious. Tomorrow, you can face the unexpected with confidence and tranquility. If you're presentable, a surprise visit or coffee invitation doesn't matter. You're ready and confident when you need to conduct an errand fast or last minute. Stay out of hiding. Safety changes your behavior. Since you chose to respect yourself in the morning, you must apologize. Getting ready is also a responsibility. To clarify, I can't foretell the day's events, but I want to be ready. Mental preparation is as crucial as physical preparation for every situation. The subconscious prepares a calm, fearless response. Here's a passage from Roman philosopher Seneca. This fits this philosophy perfectly. Luck is prepare for opportunity and be ready when it arrives. Personal relationships and nature affected. You can grab this modest chance. Accepting life's opportunities is luck, not magic. The 11th reason is obvious. Daily self-grooming improves your appearance. Being psychologically prepared for anything might help you manage stress and increase your self-esteem. Living without limitations, accepting life's unpredictability, and not being afraid of surprises. You can act respectfully now that we're here. Thoughtful reflection shows that dressing up daily matters. Discipline and self-esteem go beyond appearances. This habit can change lives. It promotes self-love, respect, gratitude, and, in your self-image, emotions, and relationships. Plan it. While reviewing the 15 explanations, we saw a pattern. All of them aim to make you realize how essential life is and how much your presence matters. You silently say, I still, every morning as you get ready. I am brave and determined to handle myself gracefully, keeping my head high. You benefit, but so do others, especially your kids. Your friends, neighbors, and grandchildren have a particular energy that cannot be denied. A self-respecting, self-caring person produces a seemingly unending sequence of inspiration. When you excel, others will follow. Health and wellness. When you approach maturity and feel like the important moments have passed, personal hygiene may help. You must challenge that idea and remind yourself of your unfinished projects. Smile because there is still something to be thankful for, even something simple. Everyone knows. Take care of everything. Today is about depth, not just clothes. Style of hair that honors your heritage, pride, and ancestors. Respect your presence. We'll move on to a relevant topic. After this one, we should explore. If we've discussed the persuasive reasons, let me teach you how to dress daily. Establishing simple, real, life-changing routines is not enough. Understanding the rationale requires understanding the how. This new subject's title is 12 Simple Techniques to Always Look Great. Both are easy to implement and don't cost much. The first routine greatly affects your mood, self-esteem, and popularity. It's crucial. Personal cleanliness may not seem required at first. Starting each day with a refreshing shower and a thorough face cleanse, the basics are often overlooked. This makes brushing your teeth gently, keeping your breath fresh, and cleansing your body more crucial. Cleanliness is the most basic need. Your hair, clothes, and smell are off. Rituals cleanse and renew spiritually, preparing for the day with elegance and clarity. Pollutant removal also eliminates weariness, despair, and apathy. The mirror will reveal a ready-to-go self. Personal cleanliness is necessary for the following step. Based on one's reputation, regardless of age, each time you manage this, doing so conveys your self-respect and need for structure. Second, do this routinely to appear better. Even if your attire is simple, dress neatly. Too often we assume that we must wear luxury clothes, brand accessories, or follow trends, but class is free. Simple pants. A clean shirt or blouse can improve your appearance. Skillfully ironed and matched to respect your dignity. Words are less powerful than clothes. Who are you? Words can express your emotions and level of energy and integrity, including respect for those around you. A confident and stylish appearance demonstrates that you care about how others see you. I can tell you care for yourself and cherish yourself. However, a dirty, wrinkled, or neglected outfit shows apathy, like silently saying, I couldn't care less. As we age, you communicate with every nuance, making this practice even more ingrained. A powerful message for family, friends, and yourself. Try on different clothing. Cleanliness reminds you daily of your dignity. Time may change your body, but not your expression. In one scenario, an elderly person spends all day with, regardless of cleanliness, ancient but dirty clothing. Mirror reflections accentuate abandonment and neglect. The same person wears ironed pants in the second scenario. Fresh shoes and a new shirt may make a big difference. Simply said, a dignified mirror image transforms dignity into morning energy. Clothing serves multiple purposes. Protects self-esteem. To dress correctly every time I still have reasons to show it. You say, I respect myself, I value myself. The second habit is obvious. My most ideal self. That attitude changes you from the inside out and creates respect in people who look at you. No matter what you use, it must be nice and carefully chosen. Love yourself first. Fads and brands won't make you pretty. Dressing good and being respectful is a third habit that may help you look better. Every day, you style your hair to show you care. It may seem minor, yet there. Hair, seen in both sexes, is one of the first. A messy hairstyle shows neglect. Well-styled hair expresses enthusiasm, respect for oneself. Hair care isn't about being trendy or old-fashioned. It's a fact, a gesture of compassion that everyone does instinctively while young. But as they get older, some wonder, What's the point now? That's wrong since hairstyles aren't accessories. The appearance of being present, eager to live, and respecting others. You can change your look with a new hairstyle. Your first impression. You don't want to enter a room with knotted hair. You seem to have ignored this. Imagine combing and styling your hair before approaching the same place. That small change makes them see you differently, and you do too. Continue to boost your self-esteem, posture, and smile. Daily hair brushing in front of the mirror can also help you discipline yourself. Hair care can teach you independence. What a gesture. Your morning routine becomes peaceful and orderly as it becomes second nature. Even with thinning or graying hair, the style is ageless. Keep your hair short, sleek, and well-groomed for power. Cleanliness, not color, is more essential because love for oneself goes beyond superficial care. The third routine is daily hairstyling involves more than just arranging your hair. It's about understanding its purpose. Improve your reputation and quality of life with a small action. The message is strong. I still take time for me. Show up when needed and embrace life. The fourth habit that will make you appear better every day is upright walking. Your body language reveals a lot about you before you sit. In every successful talk, standing is automatic. Keep your head up and shoulders back to project confidence and respect. Conversely, slouching with shoulders back and the dropped shoulders indicate laziness, acquiescence, or apathy. Tallness is presence, not rigidity. Being self-aware is crucial. Physically say, I'm still here, I'm still strong, I'm still alive. People will see you differently. Above all, science shows feelings change. Posture affects self-esteem and mood. Seated upright makes one feel safer, increases thinking, and posture training is important since it helps you overcome obstacles. As one ages, training one's mind becomes more important. Age-related muscle and joint loss is normal. Slouching is common, but perseverance is a real challenge. Completing gentle back exercises, daily stretching, deep breathing helps bodily alignment, and its attention is daily maintenance regimen. It appears immediately in your photo. Stooped over, elderly walk on the pavement, dragging their feet. One looks down at the floor. The other stands up, holds her head high, and steps. Health coverage. They look older than they are. Different. One appears to have been destroyed by time, while the other is energized by existence. Dignified posture is about staying on track, not just looking good. To show everyone you're strong and your road is far from over. The fourth habit is obvious. Keeping your back straight makes you look taller. You'll feel energized, confident, and vital after solving your problem. Tell a tale with your body. Daily presentation determines word content. The sixth habit is to look better. This is about perfume, delicate smells, or your personal scent. Among the five senses, smell is strongest and most powerful. The capacity of fragrance to revive forgotten feelings, thoughts, and instant sensations. No need for expensive perfume. Simply choose a light, airy perfume that matches your personality. Signing is an intangible mark. People you meet. Mild scents, cologne. Smelling soap after a bath shows devotion, cleanliness, and care. You don't say it, but others notice it, and the aroma that follows you reminds you that you treated yourself. Your determination to start each day with grace is brave. Elena, 65, whose story I'd like to tell you is always. Her aroma is all relatives know her by. When her grandkids were little, they hugged their grandmother and said, "Grandma, I smell like you," unique identity that will always be with the family. However, with time, Elena put herself last and quit all her habits, including habit of using cologne or perfume. As she hugged her oldest granddaughter, the girl innocently said, "Grandma, you don't smell like you used to." Though small, it moved Elena enough to return to her habit that week and buy the scent again. As usual, she put it on in the morning before going for a walk. When she returned, one of her grandchildren hugged her. "Grandma, you smell like you used to," she cried. Sensation, as she understood her fragrance, was part of who she was, where she came from, and how she affected her family. Without vanity, She wore perfume forever after that because she loved him, his particular aroma, and its intangible bond with loved ones. Elena's story teaches us that smells can leave a mark, a kind reminder to take care of yourself and still want to leave. The fifth routine is obvious. Wear a scent that represents you. Use it daily, not to brag, but to remind yourself and others, because respect is breathed, experienced, and passed on even in invisible. Healthy skin is the sixth habit for always looking good. Face expression. Skin is one of the body's largest organs. Expressions reveal your character and function as your most conspicuous business card, because it permeates your age, mood, and lifestyle. Regular care is a statement of respect, prevention, and self-love, not vanity. It has nothing to do with therapy. Affordable for most people. Genuine concern begins with regular routines. Wash and moisturize your face to sleep well. Easy to reach, use sunscreen, and remain hydrated. Add up all the tiny things you do to maintain your skin healthy, radiant, and fresh. Life force. As we age, this habit becomes more important. They accompany aging indicators, including wrinkles, flaws, and dryness. Life should be softer, not harder to hide. Having skin for a loving, energetic environment. Well cared for doesn't erase years, but it gives you a sense of vigor and newness. Consider how others see you through your smile. For instance, an elderly woman has dry, neglected skin. The second one is dull and apathetic. That person drinks water, wears sunscreen, and maintaining a healthy facial routine makes the mirror reflection brighter, fresh and clean. Most importantly, that impression is your daily experience. At every self-portrait, hygiene includes skincare. Hydration means avoiding infections, irritation, and illnesses by staying clean and protected is not a bad habit. Put all of this looks good and prevents difficulties. A little everyday skincare will pay off. Juniper, the pattern stands out. Daily skin and face care can assist. Maintaining your youthful vitality and perfect grooming shows you are respected. Even in tiny things, show your dignity. It looks like your skin. Seventh, prioritize self-care to look better every day. Cleaning hands and nails shows respect and decency subtly. Consider your hands your business card. They reveal a lot about you without you realizing it. A glass wave toast during a debate. Clean, groomed hands with short nails. Both show self-love, discipline, and order. Hand cleanliness is important since unclean hands convey the appearance that you don't care. A cheap, uncomplicated therapy works just as well. Simple daily care, including washing and moisturizing. To avoid dryness, cut and clean your nails regularly. Details reveal your self-care routines, no matter how small. Age makes our hands thinner, more fragile, and more prone to cracking and peeling, making this even more important. Warning: protecting them for a short period can assist. To keep things vibrant and fresh, the risks are stored information. They're worn from use, caresses, and background knowledge. Caring honors their heritage. I'll give a Helen Keller quote that illuminates this approach. This statement emphasizes that hands are. Tool functions include connecting, expressing sentiments, displaying affection, and supporting. Well-kept hands convey respect and accompany. Self-compassion is the seventh habit. Clean, moisturized, nail-polished hands. A tidy look boosts self-esteem, because vanity requires self-respect and social graces. Small gestures show dignity. 8. Dress formally daily. This will keep your shoes clean and well-maintained. Well-kept. People dismiss shoes as nitpicky stuff. A well-groomed appearance, including dress and hair, can indicate a lot about a person in public. Aromatic scent. However, if your shoes are dirty, worn, or neglected, last words of Walter Riso: nothing matters now. Shoes complete a look. Sentence: it ends gracefully. To avoid diluting the point. Without shoes, life is incomplete. Your every step. They symbolize development, time, and onward movement. And only that. They need more attention than other floor parts because they touch the ground so much. Another garment. Cleaning and maintaining shoes symbolizes order and discipline. Respect. Dirty or worn shoes suggest neglect. On the This technique becomes increasingly vital as we age since our social lives become less active. He seems to have forgotten about shoe maintenance, although the opposite is true. Walking tall and proud is easy with clean shoes. As a gentle reminder that there are still travels, no matter how short or difficult. A walk in the square or around the corner should work. Think about it. Following that, a meeting has two people. Both wear casual clothes. Neat. Good shoes are clean and shiny on the first one. The second has dirty shoes. Which person do you think gets public attention? How can one appear more confident? The detail in your shoes is impressive, in addition to teaching. Rules and structure. Clean and check your shoes. Self-care by mending it when it fails helps maintain your personal pride. If you refuse to accept something, stress it instead of fixing it. If you want to be neglected, choose respect and order over turmoil. The ninth habit is obvious. Keep your shoes clean to look more polished. They always respect and elevate you. Whatever they are, no matter their age, price, or complexity, they must communicate value. You reward yourself since your trip defines your life. Everyone should take measures with dignity, and you have. 10th self-awareness practice. Choosing bright colors is the easiest approach to appear fashionable daily. Feeling new. Color matters. They're strong. About feelings and others' opinions. A look at color shows that colors evoke different emotions. Light colors convey cleanliness and newness. Bright colors like green, blue, and red reflect energy. The neutral side, beige and gray, evoke calm. Many people, we like deeper colors as we age. Because they find it most comfortable, they do it, taken seriously, or because strong colors no longer flatter. Just say, it was wrong. Classic color schemes are timeless, and choose bright colors. It strongly suggests that energy is still alive. Fire, life force, remains. Imagine this, an individual who, adding a colorful handkerchief to a light shirt, a tie, or accessory. Picture oozes kindness and joy, warmth. However, another person wears all black with no contrast. It could seem that way even if she's not fatigued or aloof. Color affects how we see things, which changes based on how others treat you. Artist Henry Matisse said, "Something I'd like to share today." It expresses this idea well. Color releases more than anything else. Accessorizing with expressive colors. Vitality comes from embodying your energy. Show everyone your uniqueness. It's not permission to dress in. Tastefully choosing colors that enhance yours and other spirits. The 10th habit sticks out. Remember that the color psychology and self-presentation. Of course, they energize you, your mindset and lifestyle. Choose colors that elicit emotions. My lifestyle reflects my vigor, not my age. Your daily attire is up to you. Dressing more formally daily is the 9th habit. Accessories with simple yet magnificent items are trendy. Lifestyle. Small, unnoticed items that add a distinctive touch are called accessories. These accessories complete your look. A clean wristwatch, modest studs, a well-maintained scarf, bracelet, or cap. It may make an ordinary look memorable. It exudes confidence and style. Simplicity matters, not focusing on. Instead of being flamboyant or ornamental, choose one or two things that. Be yourself when you speak. Carefully chosen jewelry with intention. It displays care, taste, and meticulousness. My wish. I'll tell you about 74-year-old Ricardo, who was used in neglect. His usual method was, wore uninteresting clothes without thought. Perhaps one day, his granddaughter gave him a beautiful short-brimmed hat. Since Ricardo felt he wouldn't use it, he glanced aside. It was his brave notion to wear it to Mass one Sunday. Many received him with astonishment. "Ricardo, that hat suits you. Amazing, you look younger." He was surprised, not related to headwear. His confidence when wearing a unique piece of jewelry, which enhanced his uniqueness and care. Then he started. He added details and used them on all his travels. An exquisite wristwatch, a little handkerchief in his pocket. He noticed people felt he looked different. He projected confidence and sophistication. Based on Ricardo's experience, accessories are not. Vanity is personal expression, a gentle reminder that the little things, they matter because people want to look good. Number 10, the pattern stands out. Accessories can make or ruin an outfit, easy to grasp and choose. They complete your attire, enhance your style, and, because of them, you clearly considered every detail. As well in, true beauty is subtle. The 12th habit for a polished look. Make a smile your daily accessory. You can own the finest clothes, hairstyles, and shoes, plus the most exquisite embellishments. However, nothing will even prettier than a real smile. Smiles indicate happiness and contentment. Spirit brightens up faces, refreshes skin, reduces small wrinkles. A kind smile makes people feel at ease. Anyone can communicate positivity by smiling. Clarity, joy, and faith. When one individual grins, others relax. Guards must approach, speak, and share more. The grin. No apparel or accessories can open doors like this invisible key. Open. This exercise becomes crucial with age. As time passes, although it might darken skin, a sincere smile can convert them into life and wisdom symbols. Age spots around eyes and lips become. Smiles create beautiful footprints. Thus, smiling is inappropriate. It boosts your reputation and gives an optimistic view of your life. Imagine entering a meeting with serious gravity. Many appreciate your fashion sense, but may be unattainable. Consider smiling as you enter. Be honest and calm. You appear friendlier and more approachable, changing the ambience. Live thing, you can change not only your public image, but also every element of your day is affected. Internally, smiling has effects. Even a distant smile. Brain chemicals that boost mood and relieve stress are released by its intentional action. Make people happy. Smiling improves your image and more. Your mental health. Simple to see the 10th habit. The best accessory is a smile. With you always, and the best part is that it's free, classic, and trendy. It loses value. Yes, you should dress every morning, but wait, not leaving home without your impression making. Put your nose down. 12 daily appearance improvement routines are being authentic in your attire and other expressions, elegant simplicity. Coordination is more crucial than clothing. Outward appearance and inner state. You can clean clothes, beautiful shoes and accessories. However, if you misuse your words and offend others, if you appear apathetic, your attention to detail will be wasted. Thank you. A decent look is more than hair and clothes. It represents who you are, personality, values, and social interactions. Expecting homogeneity. Others judge your sincerity by your demeanor and posture. Additionally, authenticity. A respected and loved presence rests on this. Imagine a person wearing. She's sophisticated, but she scorns others when she speaks. The contrast makes it unattractive for lack of homogeneity. Consider someone who, although wearing clothes, the simple part complements a positive mindset, friendliness, and respect. Someone who always looks good. Physical beauty reflects inner beauty. We become adults because people stop focusing on what? Find inspiration, excellent behavior, and consistency outside. Speech and nonverbal communication. Be consistent, and your image will reflect you rather than a mask. You fundamentally are. This approach further protects you from criticism. When you speak, your demeanor and actions match. You're confident, safe, and decent. No need to pretend. Others know. To act how others see you. You can observe the suspicious pattern. Always seeming put together isn't just. Boosting your self-confidence through your appearance is more vital than your clothes, hair, or smell. Basic self. Consistent dress and expressions are what matter. The most important, since the best presentation is. Its outside should match its interior magnificence. Our investigation today focused on discovering two great, unique paths that work well together. Discussion will begin with the 15. Promoting daily clothing self-expression. Our group learned the hard way that dressing up doesn't work. A display of self-respect, not shallowness, out of respect, to improve mood and self-esteem. Be confident, self-controlled, and generate opportunities. Fostering relationships and, most importantly, appreciating each day. Personal care is more than meets the eye. As if murmured, I am important and still here. Second, I'm still useful. 12-hour routines to observe. If the reasons were exposed, we learn from our routines that everyday care begins with personal cleanliness, clothing, a new hairstyle, straight back, and decent shoes, bright colors, subtle touches, and a smile, the best jewelry and inner-outer harmony, regardless of schedule. A small but powerful instrument can boost your reputation. Regular power. Combining the two approaches helps us solve important issues. Life, not style, matters most every day and boosts self-esteem, which motivates, excites, and reveres. Attitude toward oneself and others. Prioritize your health regardless of age. Finally, as long as there is life, you should be your best. In thought, even a small gesture of dressing communicates with the mirror. Globe, I choose respect today. I'm optimistic today. Love leads me today. Personal, daily repetition of that message is harmful. That brightens your evening, inspires others, and reminds you that I will always be grateful to you, and I hope this is your happiest moment. I appreciate your company on this self-reflection and inspiration journey. You inspired every statement, pause, and instruction. In conclusion, there are still solid reasons to dress well, maintain your cleanliness, and demonstrate. Try your hardest daily. Thanks for reading and paying attention. A final message of inspiration. Allowing yourself to be open to these ideas does more than merely make them real. Your change seeds can also lead you to a new route. Enjoy life fully. Remember that your value doesn't fade over time. If you stay upright, every act of compassion boosts your dignity. There will always be reasons to be hopeful and pursue aspirations. For those who, I'm grateful for the chance to travel with you, a companion, and hope. Never forget that. Always remember that you control your life.